Trippie Hippie has an opinion on everything. Alright, let's get this over with. Alright, you dudes and dudettes. It's your old pal Mark Butler, the Trippie Hippie, here with a very special album review. My very first album review. Yay! Today we're going to be reviewing this album here. You Don't Mess Around with Slim by Slim. How do you say this name? Is it Slim Croce or Slim Croce? I'm gonna go with Slim Croce. Trippie Hippie has never listened to the full album before. The only song he's ever heard of this one is Time in a Bottle. And Trippie Hippie hates that song, Time in a Bottle, but we're gonna get to that whenever we get to it. So let me just set this down here. Trippie Hippie is now going to listen to the album for the first time. Here we go. Alright, Trippie Hippie's got his trusty headset on. Here we go. We have started the record. This sucks big time! Alright, it's time for the track by track. Well, the first track, Trippie Hippie turned it upside down. The first track is called You Don't Mess Around with Slim. And that song was not so very good. It has this really annoying acoustic guitar at the beginning that goes throughout the whole thing. And there's these annoying other singers that come in who go, Jack! And it's like, what are they doing here? This is supposed to be a Jim Croce album. And they say, you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit into the wind. You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger. And you don't mess around with Slim. Like, that's the whole point of the song? Like, they just say that over and over again. It's like, okay, I won't mess around with Slim. Just get to the next song already. So the next song is called Tomorrow is Gonna Be a Brighter Day. No, it's not. Don't give people optimism that they're not going to get. That's giving people false optimism, alright? I see you, Mr. Croce, with your little cigar there in your mouth. You're giving people false optimism. Because tomorrow's not going to be a brighter day. It's going to be a darker day because you get a day older. And when you get older, you start getting hip problems. And you start getting all these, like, old man diseases. Oh, boy. Okay. So, the third track is called New York's Not My Home. Well, why would you sing about someplace that isn't your home? Why don't you sing about your home, Mr. Croce? Why don't you sing about your home? Okay? Because if New York's not your home, then why are you singing about it? Oh, well. Okay, next we've got a track called The Hard Time Losing Man. Hard Time Losing Man? That's the best you can come up with? It's like with the hard time of losing man. And that's when the girl singers come in again. It's like, what are you doing on Mr. Croce's album? You lady singers, like, this is Mr. Croce's album. I don't see you credited anywhere. Like, are they credited anywhere? Oh, yeah. They are. Oops. Oh well. My mistake. Anyway, the next one is called Photographs and Memories. Photographs and Memories. This song is terrible. It's so slow and it's so sappy. It's like photographs and memories. I mean, why? Why are you writing a song about photographs and memories? Anyway, going back to the next one, it's called Walking Back to Georgia. And there's more of that terrible acoustic guitar on this one. It's like Jim Croce. He's a terrible guitar player. Like, I don't even know how he ever managed to get a record contract with playing like this. But the fingerpick thing, it just doesn't work for Trippie Hippie. And it's about a phone call. Yeah, there's a whole song written about a phone call. It's like, if I wanted to make a phone call, Trippie Hippie would make a phone call to his wife, who he needs to make a phone call to. Trippie Hippie needs to be back. He needs to make a phone call to his wife.
3 hours later.
Okay, Trippie Hippie's back. Mrs. Trippie Hippie was not very happy, but it's something he needed to do, so thank you, Mr. Croce, for reminding me. Next, we have... Time in a Bottle! Trippie Hippie hates that song! They played it on the radio in the 1980s all the time. It was everywhere with the sappy lyrics. And it's horrible acoustic guitar that Trippie Hippie can't stand. Oh my goodness. Trippie Hippie hates this song, especially that they used it in the Fantastic Four movie with the fast guy. It's just not good. Trippie Hippie, here's this song one more at a time. Trippie Hippie's just gonna cry. Trippie Hippie does not like this song. Anyways, Trippie Hippie doesn't want to talk about that song anymore because he doesn't like it that much. We get next to Rapid Roy, the stock car boy, and this song is okay, I guess. Trippie Hippie, that's all Trippie Hippie has to say about that one. Then we get to box number 10. And hold on a second, Mr. Croce. You are trying to blatantly rip off the Beatles for their song Let It Bleed. It is the exact same chord progressions and the exact same key on the key of C. What are you thinking, Mr. Croce? Look at his smug little face there on the back. He ripped off the Beatles. Look, because the Beatles released Let It Bleed in 1975, and Jim Croce released You Don't Mess Around with Slim in 1962. So it's a blatant ripoff, you see? It's the same chord progression. What are you thinking, Mr. Croce? You think they wouldn't recognize? Maybe they should take you to court, Mr. Croce. Anywho, next we've got a long time ago. And if it's such a long time ago, then why are we singing about it? Next. Okay, next we have a song called Hey Tomorrow. But we already said that tomorrow's not going to be a brighter day, so why are we looking forward to tomorrow? Anyways, horrible album. It sucks big time. It is awful. Trippie Hippie never wants to listen to this album again. So, in conclusion, Trippie Hippie is going to rank this 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Trippie Hippie ranks this because it's that bad. So, yeah, anyway, thank you guys for joining Trippie Hippie. Today's Trippie Hippie experience was brought to you by Jason the Old Millennial Thank you very much for suggesting this album, Mr. Jason, but you have a horrible taste in music. Thank you very much. And remember, the Trippie Hippie has an opinion on everything. And my opinion on this, it's garbage, man. I guess Trippie Hippie needs to put the record back in its spot. The Trippie Hippie has an opinion on everything.